Welcome to our humble shop, my friend. Ignore the lizard. He doesn't bite.
Welcome, friend. Please excuse the mess. We've been doing quite a bit of trade with the pilgrims. Well met. I'm studying the ruins throughout Shadowfen. Should you find anything significant, please bring it to me.
What separates us one from the other?
Very interesting. One can learn much from alien ruins. I must visit this place myself. A grand discovery. You did the right thing to bring these to Hismir. I will guard this treasure and keep it safe.
Commander Root. Welcome to my channel.
This isn't a good time.
My arm feels like it's Waxhoothi. It hurts.
What business is it of yours, outsider? Forgive me. That's the pain speaking. My friends and I were scavenging in the swamp, as we always do. But the creatures there suddenly went mad and attacked us. I barely got out alive. As the mud is my mother, I have no idea. I've been scavenging in Zalithics for years. It's not entirely safe, but nothing like this has ever happened. You should talk to Treeminder Nexith. He's at his hut at the end of the village. I'm sure he has some idea. Please, talk to the Treeminder. If there's anything you can do to help us, the Hist will surely reward you. Zalithics is a small village in the Black Marsh, an Argonian settlement downwater from larger towns and cities of Shadowfen. We've survived, thrived really, by scavenging in the swamp, pulling treasure from others' trash. No, not always. Beyond the mud huts of our village, you'll see the great ruins of the ancient Argonians, the Zonmirs and the Steely. They were built generations ago by our ancestors. We live in their shadows, in more ways than one.
S1FAKA. Welcome to my channel. Community Showcase. Welcome to my channel.
The corruption. It's too strong. Who are you? If you're allied with the Daedra, I'll send you back to Oblivion screaming. Kaok, you come at an opportune time, stranger. The Hist must have guided you. Daedric energies permeate the swamp, overwhelming the power of the Hist. I tried to commune with the spirits, but you can see from the state of my hut how well that went. I must perform a ritual of clear sight, but I can't do it alone. I have a potion that must be placed in the ceremonial jars at the base of the stele surrounding the Zonmir. I'd ask my hunters, but most of them are wounded or fighting the beasts.
Slow
It
call.
won't be easy.
Welcome to
When I
my
tried
channel.
a simpler version of this ritual, the Daedric force nearly destroyed me. I can't imagine it will allow you to place the components easily. Be careful in the swamp, especially around the stele.
Could this be my final day? Will nobody help? Look out! The swamp creatures have gone mad. This is a disaster. Some scavengers are lost in the mire, and I can't spare anyone to go look for them. Any chance you can help me? Zalithics relies on scavenging for its livelihood. Instead of hunting their usual prey, stranglers now attack the scavengers. I'm a scavenger, not a warrior. Look around us. The stranglers attack everything that moves, whether it can resist or not. Can you help the few fighters we have left? Be careful of the Horvors. They're the giant tick-like creatures burrowing through the muck. Usually they're a nuisance, but lately the bloodsuckers have been downright dangerous. They're large, overgrown plants. When threatened, their spiny tentacles grab at you and pull you in. Even experienced scavengers can get caught by them if they aren't careful.
Split up!
Thank you very much. I owe you my life. Thank you very much. I owe you my life.
Rigor Mortis. Welcome to my channel. Rigor Mortis said. Good morning, smiley face, sweet dark dragoness. Said. Hi, smiley face, JODJA1337. Welcome to my channel. Rigor Mortis said. Drew? Sweet dark dragoness said. I am doing fine, and how are you today? Laughing face. Rigor Mortis said. Good, fixing to get ready for work.
Thank you. You did it. I'm free.
Sweet dark dragoness said. Oh, I hope you have a nice day at work, smiley face. Rigor Mortis said. Should be.
Thanks for rescuing our scavengers from those crazed plants. We could still use your help. Well, Nimble Knuckles asked me to ask for your help, if you've got time. A strangler's barb hit Nimble Knuckles, and she dropped her bow in the muck. She's a bit shy about asking you directly. Please look for it. It must be in one of the trash piles. Off by herself around the Zonmir. She's proud of that bow, and its loss affected her greatly. For a scavenger, she's too attached to material things, if you ask me.
I heard fighting below. Are you all right? Zuth, I should have known. The stench of oblivion permeates this bog. You placed the potions, though, I can tell. The miasma around Eat Steely has cleared up, at least temporarily.
Rigor Mortis.
Yes. With the
Said.
power of the ancients behind
Do
me,
you use mods?
I can discover the exact nature of our enemy. Perhaps then, we can discover how to cleanse the swamp of this foulness. Stand back. This may be dangerous. Talk to me when I'm done.
Sweet Dark Dragoness said. Mods? For Elder Scrolls Online? Rigor Mortis said. Yes. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. No, can this game be modded?
Spirits of the bog. Creatures of nature.
Rigor Mortis said. Well, mods to help, yes.
Show me your wounds. Reveal your injury.
Sweet Dark Dragoness said. You mean add-ons? Rigor Mortis said. Download and install Minion, it's an add-on program for SO. Rigor Mortis said. Yes. Rigor Mortis said. My bad. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. And what does Minion do?
Namira, I revere thee. Namira, I serve thee. The Daedric corruption is strong. I was nearly overwhelmed, but at last I've pinpointed the source. They attack our heart, our soul, our memories.
Rigor
They're
Mortis
attacking our history.
said.
We must free it
It
at
will
once.
download the add-ons into SO. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. Oh, so it is a mod manager? Rigor Mortis said. Yes. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. But I don't know what can be
I must stay here to
modded.
keep the Daedra back. Go to the history, near the center of Zal Ithix. During my trance, I saw what they did. Namira's minions placed a relic there. It poisons the swamp. Unearth the relic. It's buried at the base of a nearby stele. Once you have it, you'll need to climb the winding road to a tall ritual site that overlooks Zal Ithix. There,
rigor
you
mortis,
should be able to use it to stop
said.
Namira's minions.
Bandit's UI is a good one to have. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. Oh, what does
Namira
that
is
do?
the Lady of Decay, the Daedric Prince of spirits and shadows. She's the patron of vermin and squalor. She wants to extend her influence over Zalithix. The relic is the key to open that door, but you can use it against her minions. In my vision, I saw the Dremora react to the relic. They are terrified of it, of what it can do.
Rigor mortis
The same energies
said.
it uses to corrupt our
Gives
history
ya a nice mini
can be
map on
turned
screen,
upon
better
Namira's
bars,
minions.
etc.
Wield it, and you can destroy them.
Sweet Dark Dragoness said. Oh right, I think you said that before, smiley face. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. I will install it next time, smiley face, rigor mortis said. Cool. Rigor said. What level are you now? Sweet Dark Dragoness said. Level 43, smiley face. Rigor said. Nice, smiley face. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. What level are you? Smiley face, Rigor said. Be on for a while? Rigor said. I have 3 level 50s and few lower level tunes. Sweet Dark Dragoness said.
Is that...
Oh, I just started.
Zeus!
Smiley face,
You
and I
found
am
my
just
bow.
waiting for my brother to call to do some errands.
I thought I'd lost it forever to the mire. When you have so little, everything you have carries meaning. I erect the spine of gratitude for helping me.
JODJA1337. Welcome to my channel.
Mortal worm, get away from there! You're the mortal who's interfered with my creatures in the bog, aren't you? Don't bother to tell me your name. You won't need it if you continue to trouble me. Who am I? You could not hope to comprehend my true nature, filth. Think of me as an aspect of the Lady of Decay and rightful ruler of all spirits. I claim this land and
S1FAKA.
all within it.
Welcome to my channel.
None may defy me. Those cold-blooded primitives fell once. They can fall again. I will show them that their spirits of the Hist are pale shadows compared to me. Now, leave my hand where it lies. Abandon your foolish quest. What help can you give them, mortal? I cannot strike you down, but my minions are more than enough for the likes of you. Even those foolish Hist worshippers recognize that. They won't even approach this part of Zal Ithix.
Rigor said. Well, going to finish getting righty prob log on for about an hour. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. Oh, okay.
What?
Smiley
How
face.
did he know?
Thank you for watching.
Mortal.
Hope you have an
If
amazing
you
day.
attempt this, my creatures will overwhelm you. Nothing will stop me from taking Zal Ithix.
Rigor said. Have a good day and stream. Smiley face.
Abandon this foolishness, and you may yet live. My lesser minions barely slowed you down. I'm impressed. But you're too late. I've already begun the ritual. Once it ends, my corruption will spread throughout Zal Ithix. Only if I give you time to use it. Come forth, my corruption. Be manifest and destroy this worm.
You've done it. Namira's been defeated. Look, the miasma is clearing. A few Dremora still lurk along the road, but their hold on Zal Ithix is broken. When you banished Namira's corruption, you allowed me to reconnect with the Hist throughout Zal Ithix. There is still work to be done, but thanks to you, we can now complete the cleansing. Thank you. You will be remembered. The source of the corruption is gone. Our swamp is whole once more. Thank you again. You are welcome to stay in Zal Ithix, of course. We've still got some cleaning up to do, I recommend you avoid the high road, though. There's still Jamora lurking there. You might explore outside Zalithix. I understand there's some ancient ruins nearby, between here and Hismir.
Slowcall. Welcome to my channel. S1FAKA. Welcome to my channel. Community Showcase. Welcome to my channel. Another viewer. Welcome to my channel.
Who are you? What do you want? So, Scavenger, have you enjoyed picking through the hamlet's bones? Have you found all the treasures you desire? Now you want to tell stories. Very well. I will tell you one of my own. The Dominion came. They coveted our history. When we would not allow them to tap it, they slaughtered everyone and drained the tree of its sap.
They did not tell us their plans. Now the history has been drained, and my people have nowhere to go when they die. They linger, trapped in madness. You wish to atone for your looting? Good. This existence is unnatural for us. Our spirits must return to the Hist. Take what you've pilfered to my hut. I'll meet you there. Have you seen our agony? We are not like this. It's torment to endure this way. They killed us. How else? They demanded the history's sap as though it was ours to give.
JODJA1337.
Abomination.
Welcome to my
Must
channel.
do something. More specifically, I need you to do something. I have a little power left. You have the staff piece. Together, we become a tool. Subdue spirits by force. Then, use the staff to absorb their energy. We'll meet at the tree for the next step. Undead aren't part of the proper world. We normally return to our history when we die. But if that's prevented, or if our tree is suffering, we remain. Then we go mad. Is that considered natural? You know nothing of my village. Argonians are bound to their history. My staff came from ours. Long ago, it was a gift from the history to us. My people will feel and know the connection, but in madness they will resist. fewer of my fellow spirits haunt the hamlet. Did it work? My staff can only hold so much. It's only a small branch of the Hist tree. If they are not too mad, these spirits may have enough energy to restore the Hist tree. Then we can return to its warm embrace. Give me the staff. Spirit of the Hist, receive... No! My blood boils inside me. How can this be? Sooth, no. The heat, the stench, the flames. The Hist tree screams. It suffers and spreads its torment to us. Can't you hear it? Those screams, they'll drive us mad. They're boiling, distilling, and destroying what's left of our Hist tree's sap. Quickly, take my staff again. The Dominion's camps are near. Find them, and use what power is left. Destroy their vats, and the staff can call the Hist sap back to us. It's more than sap. It's the Hist tree's soul. When an Argonian is created, it is said the sap becomes the Argonian's blood, its essence, its spirit. Are made from the essence of this Hist tree. As long as the spirits remain outside the tree, its essence is fragmented. When the Dominion boils this essence to create their foul brew, the torment to the tree and the spirits will be unbearable.
Rigor Mortis. Welcome to my channel.
Even the prox...
S1FAKA. Welcome to my channel. Community Showcase. Welcome to my channel.
I'm...
My superiors continue to be dubious of this contract solution to law enforcement. Every victory against the Abyssal Cabal is a triumph for Somerset. The Divine Prosecution acknowledges the... You seem quite dedicated to your tasks. At least you're good.
The Office of Divine Prosecution seeks a temporary botanical assistant.
You're the hero who defeated Alexandra Canal at Vivek's Antlers.
So much dust! That's the...
My woes seem infinite.
My family has actually owned this shop for generations.
On a pitiful mold, 'twas made to thrive on rock.
Those divine prosecution types are... Alinor is just...
Rigor said. Stuff like that just sell recipes, armor, weapons, etc. Launder. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. I just wanted to know if I can play the instrument. Rigor said. LOL. Rigor said. That would be cool ! Sweet Dark Dragoness said. The flavor text was misleading. Surprised face. Rigor
Going on a job? Won't do
said.
it.
MHM.
Behave yourself.
Time is gold, so don't waste mine.
Faster. Welcome to my channel. Faster said. Good morning, fellow dragon. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. Good morning,
What do you
Faster.
need?
Smiley face, how are you today? Smiley face. Faster said. Doing well, but at world. Sad that it's Monday, uneasy face. Faster said. Air. I mean work. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. Everyone hates Mondays, surprised face.
Old Mary, come on!
JODJA1337. Welcome to my channel.
The madness fades, but so do we. Did anything go wrong? Good. It's quieter now as the madness fades. With the aid of my Eggkin, I can restore the history, but it must be done quickly. We're fading. I don't know why, but our essence, our very being, drifts away on the breeze. Dominion will give up so easily. My guess is that they'll come back. If they do, you'll have to protect the ritual. See to your needs. Then let me know when I should begin. If they interfere, our essence will fade before the history is restored. Don't expect help from my fellow spirits. I will draw on what little power they have left to strengthen my prayers. The rest of the
Community
burden
Showcase.
is on you.
Welcome to my channel.
Very well. Last time, the Dominion came from the north, driving toward the history. They are not the most cunning creatures, so I would expect the same this time. You must protect the spirits.
From the sides!
To the cave!
spread out.
Heal me! Evil trial!
The ritual is complete. Are those mammal lickers still attacking? Our ritual was a success. The bitter one, to be sure. We died, but our history lives. As we return to the Hist, so will the tree heal. Someday, there will be a new clutch hatched here. If ever you return, they will remember your courage. The spirits are returning to the history. Soon I will follow. Our bodies may be gone, but we have been saved. May friendly branches shade your path.
Whatever hungers you may have, this one can satisfy them.
Faster, said. I need to do Shadowfen again sometime. That was a fun zone. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. I love all the Argonian stories, smiley face, they are so fun to play.
This is no place for the living. Not anymore. If you're here to honor lost friends, you should come back next season. Maybe things will be better by then.
Faster,
wisps or no wisps,
said.
to leave a body unable
Definitely.
to return to the Hists.
Who couldn't love a region full of Argonians?
Well, they expect a burial. I've tried, but I can't fight wisps with a shovel. All I can do is bury the dead.
Sweet Dark Dragoness said. That is why I am saving money for the Argonian DLC, smiley face. Faster, said. Murkmire is great.
The wind has not whispered that to me. There have always been wisps, but never this dangerous. My mind would be eased to see travelers free of this threat. Life here is hard enough already.
Sweet Dark Dragoness said. Maybe we can play some quest together sometime.
I'd be dead if not for you.
Bloodluster. Welcome to my channel.
I am dry with humility.
By Sithis, you're a welcome sight.
Excuse me for not rising. I'm not as spry as the hatchling I once was. Look out there, outsider. What do you see? Sadness? What of the ones who can never find their way to this place of rest? What of the ones lost to us forever?
I erect the spine of humility.
I live to nourish another day.
Show you.
You have wandered far. Rest now with me. Why do you resist? I offer you peace.
Be strong, stranger. Be gone, spirit. Come. You've seen the danger firsthand. I have not seen her attack prey so fiercely. What quarrel does she have with you? Her voice commands the lost souls, so that's a likely reason. I weep for the other travelers who fell prey to her traps. You should leave our cursed gravesite while you still can. No, she is not destroyed, only silenced for a time. She is old, perhaps as old as the swamps themselves. I do not know what caused her to take an interest in the living, but this does not bode well for any of us. I wonder if this has something to do with our new visitor. We've never entertained an Altmer before, or it may just be coincidence. Volrendel seemed harmless. At first, he studied our ways. Then he began taking tokens and other discards from our
S1FAKA.
rituals.
Welcome
That
to
was
my
odd,
channel.
but did no harm. Then he was caught digging up some of our graves. He said he simply wished to examine them. He didn't disturb the bodies, it's something else. I want to understand him, but he won't discuss it with me. He's set up camp not far from here. Perhaps there are some clues there.
are you searching my belongings? I came to this hallowed place to learn, not to deal with petty thieves. I'll report you to Jejai Teal. She won't tolerate vagabonds on this site. Of course, I should have expected this. Tell the generous Jejai Teal not to fear. My work does not threaten Argonians. It is personal, the work of decades. And now I may finally have succeeded, though I must betray the legacy of the ancestors. My wife. I'm talking about my wife. She is the joy of my life. Such grace as you see but once in 100 years. Then death took her. I could not prevent it, but I cannot let go. She was caught between worlds. Until now. My wife lives. She's blessed by an Argonian reincarnation. Thank the Hist. Though I wanted this, I was still amazed at how quickly she awoke in this place. The Dominion will execute me for desertion, so I remain here in the home my beloved created. Only here. It must be the proximity to the Hist reclaiming its dead. To have her back with me, it's wonderful. Yes, of course you should meet her. She's within. It just looks like a cave, but inside she's recreated our home.
A traveler. Welcome. Rest at our hearth as long as you wish. Shall I prepare you some food and drink? Of course I am. Don't I look like a beautiful high elf noble? Are you with the Dominion? Did they send you to arrest my husband for desertion? Begone! He must not be bothered. My appearance? You cast aspersions on my beauty? My husband will throw you out!
Community Showcase.
And he shall, for he loves me.
Welcome to my channel.
And he will stay with me forever. You, however, will not.
Are you well? All around you I see marks of that spirit's tendrils. You have been to the Altmer's camp. What did you find? Wife? He came with no wife. How could... Ah, how foolish of me. Our Wisp Mother has assumed the form of Balrendil's dead wife. She is strong, far greater than the simple spirit I thought her to be. This is dangerous. Legends say you cannot destroy Wisp Mothers, just as you cannot destroy the moon or stars. No, her essence must be sealed, or else she will rise from the swamps again. She's taken a fancy to her new lover. This we can use against her. I always make plans. So, we must seal her in something ancient and powerful. See the far Zanmirs? Each holds fragments I need to make a prison. I'll prepare the ritual site. Gather the pieces and meet me where the newly dead are buried. The urn you carry once contained the cursed souls of those who can never return to the Hist. It was punishment for their blasphemies against the Saxhleel. It's lost some of its power through the ages, but it will still serve our purpose. I must conduct the rite. Your duty is simple. Do not let any souls enter this circle, or they will become trapped as well. Let me know when you are ready. The vessel calls to souls long lost. They come. The artifact is ready. Do not unseal it until it's time. You should take the vessel to the Wisp Mother. She is powerful right now, so first you must weaken her. Then open the vessel so it can take in her corrupted soul. You may need help from Valrendil to reach the Wisp Mother. I don't think Valrendil will want to help you, though. I don't know where else to look. Poor Valrendil. I fear the Wisp Mother will use him. She'll force him to protect her, even though violence is against his nature. You must be kind to him, and she must be stopped.
You. My wife asked me not to allow anyone, especially you, into our sanctuary. It was heartless of you to put such fear in her. Leave! Lies. She told me you'd say such things. Why you, a stranger, could possibly hate her? I don't understand. She may have forgotten a few details. You know nothing of Death's Toll. It makes no sense. Though I may not be able to stop you now, I shan't give up. What? Very well. Sometimes I think what I see isn't quite right. Sometimes from the corner of my eye, or when she thinks I'm not looking. Anuil's clarity. Have I lost the fixed center?
You've ruined our life together.
You were right. About everything. My wife is as dead as she ever was. It was all simply a lie. I was blind. A desperate Mer, tricked by his loneliness. You know, she must have loved me. She saved my life so many times. From Dominion spies, from things in these swamps. It must have really cared. I don't know. I should stay here. If Zijai Teal will allow it. No other place will give me safe haven, and my people will want to execute me for treason. I can still study. Perhaps someday, I can even be forgiven. I was trapped. I let myself get trapped. Perhaps I would even be dead. You changed that, friend. Understand, I'm grateful, but I also wish you had never found me.
Excuse me for not rising. I'm not as spry as the hatchling I once was. Look out there, outsider. What do you see? Sadness? What of the ones who can never find their way to this place of rest? What of the ones lost to us forever? More than a story. My mother, Najipa, was one of the last to enter the White Rose prison before the Imperials fled. She died there. Since the prisoners took over, I can't approach the place. Now spirits remain separate from the Hist. That is the greater sadness. No, it is not our way. If her spirit is to return to the Hist, some part of her must be buried properly. Then she would be reunited with us, even after all this time.
JODJA1337. Welcome to my channel.
Am I cursed to watch the world go on without me? Were my crimes that great? Once, 1,000 seasons ago. Less? More? I have lost track of time. How I long to sink into the soil. Unremembered and unremembering. Yes, I remember. My only hatchling. I died atop a tower, thinking only of him. But I will never join him. Not now. You've returned. How long ago did we speak? Why have you come? My hatchling. Something about my hatchling. These ragged bits of bone? This is what became of me? Yes, that must be true. So strange to sit beside myself. I can feel the call of the swamps, the caress of the roots. I thank you.
Hydra, spawn of Pardame's black blood, answer the cry of your servant. Come forth and walk upon the face of none.
S1FAKA. Welcome to my channel. Bloodluster. Welcome to my channel. Faster, said. I have the Stay Moist Mansion. It's a fun place. Faster, said. I haven't really furnished it much though. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. I wanted to buy it, and though I had like a free housing coupon or something like that. Faster, said. There's a small apartment you can get in each of the capital cities for free. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. Oh, so is there one for Ebonheart? Faster said. There should be. Faster said. I think I have that though any. Community Showcase. Welcome to my channel.
Best not to swim in the swamp water. Why not take a boat instead? Yes, yes, your ship is ready, and a fine one it is. Very few rats, plenty of fruit. Let me know when you're ready to set sail. Good, good. Follow me, please.
Ah, Skyrim. It's been some time since I've seen its people, and its snow. I will enter the city and find a safe place to store the egg. Then I will enjoy the celebration. The Nords know how to keep the cold at bay. It's my favorite thing about them.
Hello. Can I speak to you for a moment? Welcome to Windhelm. You're just in time for the celebration. If you don't mind me saying so, you look pretty capable and good in a fight. Just the sort of individual that Thane Mera is looking for. Thane Mera Stormcloak. She keeps the city running and oversees the Windhelm Guard. That makes her extremely busy, especially now. What with the Conan-Liker and the Ebonheart Pact delegates and all. Of course, in addition to attending the Conan-Liker, the Pact leaders have important business to attend to. Important business. Now hurry along. You can find Thane Mera at the center of town, right in front of the Palace of Ysgramor. I'm sure Thane Mera will appreciate your assistance and your discretion. Yes, the Conan-Liker. The Nords are very proud of their celebrations, and this is a big one. They want to prove that even though the Akaviri damaged the city, Windhelm is still a beautiful and vibrant place. The Akaviri hit Windhelm hard during the invasions. Most of the damage has been repaired, but work continues on the palace. King Yoren insisted that the rest of the city should come first, so the palace was the last thing worked on. That's what the Nords call this celebration. The entire city is celebrating King Yoren's 10th anniversary as the Skald King. Nord clans have come to Windhelm from across Skyrim to compete in various challenges to honor the king and his reign. Oh, many apologies. I'm the Ebonheart Pact envoy in Windhelm. I've lived here for some time now. I can honestly say that I know all of the city's movers and shakers. If you need anything, anything at all, I'm the one to ask.
Did you see the Dark Elf noble by the forge? He smiled at me.
I prefer the Cold Moon Inn to the Sober Nord. It's much more rustic.
What do you want?
You look strong and capable, good in a fight, and brave enough to travel the world in search of adventure. If my assessment is even close to correct, I could use your help. The Conan-Liker, the great games to honor the reign of King Yoren, fills the city with mirth and good cheer. When a new king survives to his 10th year on the throne, we celebrate. But not everyone who has come to Windhelm is in a festive mood. The Stormfist clan hasn't been seen in a decade, but they return for these games. Since then, there have been numerous injuries and a few deaths, and I fear worse things are to come.
The clan stays at the Cold Moon Inn. See what you can learn. We don't like to talk about it, but Yorin wasn't the unanimous choice to ascend the throne. The Stormfist clan backed his challenger, and they have been associated with ill omens ever since. Discretion is called for, hence an outsider like you. Yoren's brother, Fieldgore. He desired the throne. Normally, succession is determined by the crown of Freydis, but there were complications. Anyway, the brothers fought, Yoren won, and Fieldgore was exiled. End of story. Or so we thought.
Still a wreck.
Is this arm straight?
JODJA1337. Welcome to my channel.
If you're looking for my sister, get in line. She's out at the stables today. If you want something to drink, grab a table and wait your turn.
Welcome to the Cold Moon Inn. We only attract the lowest class of customers. No offense. As long as it's not for my hand in marriage. I'm sure my husband wouldn't appreciate that. I'm teasing, dear. I hear lots of things, but most of it's kind of boring. This might interest you, though. I hear the king's brother Fieldgore has returned to Eastmarch. King Yoren defeated him in a challenge once, so who knows what he's up to. The Cold Moon Inn attracts all kinds, especially the kinds that don't want to draw attention to themselves. But we welcome all paying customers. The food's hot, the meat's cold, and the place is clean. Mostly. Well, you arrived just in time for the King's Konenlaker festival. Clans from all across Skyrim have come to compete in the games. It's all to honor King Yoren's rise to power.
I forbid it, young lady. No daughter of mine is going to be courted by a Nord stable boy.
Oh, mother, but I'm bored. There hasn't been anyone to flirt with except Arama since we reached these wretched shores. And she's no fun to flirt with at all.
I don't know why I bother guarding you horrible people.
I don't care what you say. The killer in Stormhold was a shadow scale.
Cause any trouble and you'll be sorry.
It is time to party hard. Hello, friend. How long has it been? You remember Rigert the Brash, leader of the glorious expedition for Nord Cultural Exchange? It is good to see you again. You are just in time to help. I returned triumphantly from glorious mission to Dark Elf lands, and Thane Mera put me in charge of Skald King's big party. You like a good party, she says. Of course I say. No one parties like Rigert. Turns out the whole thing is mammoth dung. The pickled fish from Lower Jorgrim and the meat from Voljars have not yet arrived. Worse, my dark elf assistant never returned with my fancy Dunmer clothing from Mournhold. Everything goes wrong, and I am stuck here organizing things. You do a great service for Rigert. Rigert knew he could count on you. Ask anything, friend. Ah, pickled fish. Sorry, you make Rigert's mouth water. We placed the order for stinky fish with Fishermonger in Lower Jorgrim. Cross the bridge south of here and follow the shore east to the village. Finest mead in all of Skyrim comes from Voljar's meadery. Go out the gates and cross the bridge. Then follow the road west along the river to get there. I sent my worthless assistant to retrieve fancy Dunmer garb from my vault at the bank. It's in the north part of the city. You can't be too careful with your fancy pants, right? Anyway, he never came back. Go look there for tiny little dark elf man.
Got the secret.
What indignity! What utter... What... Who are you? Leave me alone! I'm not doing anything! Oh, such embarrassment and folly! It's a horror perpetrated against the dignity of Dunmer culture! I'm talking about the clothes. These rags, they're a horrendous joke. And Rigurt plans to meet the ambassador wearing them? Oh, it's an incident in the making. I will not have it. I'm doing Rigurt a favor.
Do I know you?
What interesting
Come on!
customs you know.
My grandmother can eat more than that.
Just one more,
All
and
to
another
honor
after
your
this.
king.
I think I'm going to be ill.
You've been gone for a while. Tell me you found something useful. Cheating at the Conanliker and the Stormfist clan. They haven't caused this much trouble since... Oh no. This is worse than I feared. We need to determine what's really going on here. While you were completing your mission, another competitor was injured. One of my best. The champion of Windhelm. This just got personal. I have another task for you if you're willing. I want you to enter the next event, the Foot Race of the Nine Holds. I name you Windhelm's new champion. That should confuse our enemies. If you're willing, go talk to the race organizer Lenning. He's along the western wall. Hurry! Speak to
Faster.
Lenning the Hawk and enter
Said.
the race.
Grats on the level. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. Thank you,
You're good at
smiley
digging up
face.
information. We're better to keep an eye on things than right in the middle of the race. I can't post guards at every tower. And as an outsider that no one has ever heard of, your participation should confuse our enemies.
Come on, help us out here. We have deadlines to meet.
You know the rules. No one's allowed inside without authorization. And I don't see your paperwork.
I don't believe this. I'm not leaving until you let us in. Come on, help us out here. We have deadlines to meet. What's that? You're choking? Too bad, you little baby. Finish that pie!
Volyar Meadery makes the best mead
here.
ever.
If you're not participating in the race of the 9 holds, please stand back. I see. Thane Mara is playing her political games again. No matter. As the last racer to arrive, you get to light the starting flare. Get ready. The race begins as soon as you ignite the flare. Rules. Haven't you ever ran a race before? You have to run along the outer walls of the city and must pass through each of the 9 towers along the walls. 1 for each hold in Skyrim. The first racer to pass through the 9th tower wins the event.
Hey! Do I know you?
Well?
Thanks. It's the rare soul who stops to help an opponent. Treachery. An orcish arrow. Poisoned. I drank a potion, but it didn't help. I'm finished. It's too late for me. You need to listen. I saw where the assassin fled. To the south. Away from the city. They must be hiding nearby. Avenge me, champion. Avenge!
It's not a rumor.
How about a cold?
Don't make trouble.
What happened to you? You were doing so well. Why'd you stop running? Another murder? In broad daylight? Thane Mara just left and she wants to speak to you. And she needs to hear about this anyway. Hurry and meet her in front of the palace.
The god of schemes
Now,
consumed.
who's got a drink for me? You look far too serious for this place.
What a race! I saw some of it, and I was informed of the outcome. I have eyes throughout the city, of course.
You know the rules. No one's allowed inside without authorization. And I don't see.
Another blasted attack. You showed compassion, abandoning the race to aid another. Empathy is worth as much as strength, in my opinion. Now about Hadring. We need to find his killers and bring them to justice. Someone must have seen something during the race. The assassins fled after their cowardly attack, but every rat has a hole to hide in. You must find that hole. I don't want you to just find the assassins. I want you to hunt them down like the rabid dogs they are and dispatch them with haste and extreme prejudice. Do we understand each other, champion? I'm taking the gauntlets off and granting you the authority to do whatever is necessary to deal with these assassins. I name you as Justice Karl of Windhelm. Dispense your authority as needed, and deal with this as quickly as you can.
You know the rules. No one's allowed inside without authorization. And I don't...
Well done. I'll mobilize the guard to prevent any more Stormfists from getting into the city. Go south and find the assassins. Bring me back something I can show to King Yorin to let him know we've taken care of this problem.
They're all the same. Give a Nord a helmet and they get all high and mighty. It's no wonder the palace is still a wreck.
A toast to drinking.
Hold still. Stop weaving.
Poor Lower Yorgrim. What a crime. I wouldn't go that way if I were you, Traveler. Giants attacked Lower Yorgrim. It's a disaster. If you're smart, you'll stay away from there. I don't see any good coming out of that place for the foreseeable future. But if you really want to help, find Iriki Frostwind. She's at the fishing camp down the road.
If only we had a few furs to keep us warm. A cold wind blows. Giants stomp through our village, and we have nothing but the shirts on our backs to keep us warm. You've picked a poor time to visit Lower Yorgrim. I don't have a grand quest to offer you. We are just cold and hurt and afraid for our lives. Well, the wolves came to Lower Yorgrim after the giants attacked. They roam the streets and feast on our dead. Perhaps you could collect a few wolf pelts for me. I can turn them into blankets. At least those of us that survived can stay warm.
Greetings. What brings you to my pier in the middle of this disaster? Sure, bones. What with the giant attack and all, I completely forgot about all that. My sincerest apologies. Here you go. Haven't you heard? Giants attacked Lower Yorgrim. Go speak to Eiraki in the tavern over there if you want more information. It's pickled fish. No one actually eats this stuff. It's more of a tradition than a food group. I've even seen a starving Horker refuse to eat these stinky fish. It might be good for keeping the wolves away, though.
You're back! Were you able to kill any of those beasts? And did you bring us any of their pelts? Thank you. Some of Lower Yorgrim's refugees will sleep warmly tonight. Please, take this for your troubles.
Lower Yorgrim is dying, stranger. We have nothing left to offer you. I suggest you find somewhere else to rest this night. Giants attacked our village. Many villagers died in Lower Yorgrim because of these mindless savages. I gathered the few survivors I could find and fled to this fishing camp.
Look around, cousin. What difference does
I don't know. This is the first time the Giants have ventured this close to the village, and the first time they've attacked us. My brother, Scorvild, is assembling a force of warriors to drive off the Giants. You should talk to my brother.
Community Showcase. Welcome to my channel.
If you seek sanctuary, you've come to the wrong place. This is my war council, and you have interrupted its proceedings. I see. Dear Eiriki. Always trying to help her big brother. Well, while we formulate our plans to retake Lower Yorgrim, I suppose there is something you can do. Before we charge out to deal with the wolves and giants, we need someone to rescue any other villagers still trapped out there. If you could get the civilians out of the way, that will be one less thing for me and my warriors to worry about. Yes, and keep an eye out for my warrior, Burge. I sent him to retrieve supplies, but he hasn't returned. If you could also collect those supplies, it would improve our chances against the giants immensely. Rations. Made from an old family recipe. An army fights best on a full stomach, or so they say. In truth, my warriors have a tradition. They always eat these specific rations before going into battle, and I'm loath to break our routine. Meet us at the manor house to the south when you've completed these tasks. The armory there contains the weapons and armor we need to make our first strike against the giants. Good luck out there, stranger.
Is it safe out there? You don't have to tell me twice.
are you? What are you doing out here? Oh, thank you. I'll go to the fishing village. That's where Iriki always takes us during an emergency.
Who are you? Did Scorvild send you? No, leave me alone. I didn't look in the sacks. Please don't kill me. He sent you to get his precious meat after I failed to return, didn't he? I don't want anything else to do with Scorvild or his cult. Just leave me alone. You don't know? Scorvild has always been intense, but lately he's become obsessed with power. His militia treats him like he's some sort of god. I suggest you stay out of his way and leave Lower Jorgrim before it's too late. Scorvild organized the militia. He wants to offer his services to the Skald King, but something went wrong. He forced us to eat the disgusting rations he made. After that, the giants attacked Lower Jorgrim. I think Scorvild drew the giants to us. I don't know exactly, but I think it has something to do with the rations. I looked in one of the sacks. His rations? He makes them from giant meat. Scorvild discovered a ritual in a secret room beneath the manor house. He's become more and more belligerent ever since. You need to tell Iraki about this. Bring the giant meat to her as proof. She'll know what to do. Me? I'm heading to Windhelm.
Did you find Scorvild? Are you the one who rescued the villagers? We sometimes hear about attacks against lone travelers, but the giants mostly keep to themselves. I've never heard of them attacking a settlement before. Scorfield? Well, my brother is a respected leader in our community and a great supporter of the Skald King. He can be a little intense, though, and some people find that a bit disturbing. But he loves Lower Jorgrim and wants to set things right. These are troubled times for East March. We hear that the orcs grow more and more aggressive, and there are rumors that disenfranchised Nord clans plan to start a civil war. Anything could have provoked the giants. Did you find Scorvild? Are you the one who rescued the villagers? What? How could my brother cause the Giants to attack Lower Yorgrim? That makes no sense. What proof do you have? Oh no! Schofield has gone insane! Please, you must stop him. If he goes ahead with this ritual, he'll only make matters worse. What happened? I heard a terrible commotion from below. Did he? Is my brother dead? I understand. I will mourn for my brother later. Right now, we still have to do something about the Giants. I don't know where the closest Giant burial ground is, but perhaps if we burn the remains, it will show them that we're sorry, that we want to be left in peace. Use the fire right outside, then meet me at the fishing camp when the task is done.
faster, said. Once you hit CP-160, if you have a set in mind you would like crafted, let me know. Sweet Dark Dragoness said. Oh, thank you.
Did you do
Smiley
it?
face.
Did you
I
burn
will
the
let you know.
remains of the giants?
Smiley face.
And did it work? Are they going to leave us alone now? That's a small blessing. If I had known what Scorfield was doing, maybe I could have talked to him and stopped this. Anyway, thanks for your help. You kept a bad situation from turning even worse.
They should have been back by now. Captain Alhana said they'd meet us here after an evening of prayer,
That's what
right?
she said, but I don't see them. Maybe what the traveling merchant said is true.
Are you heading to the shrine? The shrine to the goddess Kain. We come here to pray and ask for her blessing before battle. The rest of our brigade went to visit the shrine yesterday. They haven't returned yet, and I'm worried about them. Well, no. Not after that traveling
S1FAKA.
merchant came by and told us
Welcome
that
to my
terrible
channel.
story. He said dark witches had killed the keepers of the shrine. The place has been overrun. I can match steel with any soldier, but how do you battle a witch's hex? Kain bless you, stranger. Captain Alhana commands the brigade. She's an excellent leader and a terror with a blade, but they should have been back by now. Soldiers often visit the shrine before going into battle. How else would we receive Kain's blessing? The keepers provide shelter, allowing pilgrims to pray for a day and a night. But Alhana and the others have been gone longer than that. I don't think so. Captain Al-Hana is a stickler for schedules and protocols. But ever since that traveling merchant told us tales of witches and corruption at the shrine, we've been too frightened to go and check on them. Kain is the warrior goddess, the mother of the Nord people. She watches over us and protects us. She blesses our weapons and armor before we enter battle. I wouldn't expect you to understand. Haven't you heard? The seeds of war have been planted in Eastmarch. Most of our fellow Nords are already on the battlefield. If we had the numbers, we'd march right in and take back the shrine. But as you can see, it's just Ilolda and me.
Quiet! Someone's coming! Go away, witch! You won't curse anymore, my soldiers! If you don't leave, you'll taste my blade! Roland? Really? How do I know you didn't bewitch him, just like the others? That's the most rational thing.
A fever curse grips poor Troy. If we don't cure him soon, I fear he'll become one of the bewitched. Troy was sent to the shrine ahead of the brigade to let the keepers know we were coming and give them time to prepare. When we arrived, we found Troy like this, burning with fever. I've been trying to care for him, but nothing seems to help. There's one thing I haven't tried yet. There's a flower that's been known to cure a fever. It's called Kain's Breath. It grows around the runestones that decorate the grove. A handful may help save Droy's life. Can you get some for me?
My apologies, but these are dangerous times. I watched my soldiers turn into mindless slaves. I had to make sure that your will was still your own. Our brigade came to the shrine to pray. That's when they fell upon us. Daedric witches! They bewitched most of my soldiers. We four are all that remains, and Droy is burning with an unnatural fever. I fear he won't last much longer. He was cursed by the witches. The fever burns away all that he is. Soon he'll be a mindless slave, just like the others. The Keepers could heal him, but we haven't seen a Keeper since we arrived. It's likely the witches killed or cursed them. Of course, they could be barricaded away, just like we are, waiting for help to arrive. Droy mentioned something about them before the fever took him, but we've had other things to deal with. Explore the shrine. The witches there might have a clue. There's also a locked dresser by the bed. One of the bewitched soldiers might have a key. I'd love to know what they've locked in there. Before the fever took Droy, he mentioned the witch by the lake. He said she didn't attack him. Find this witch. If she's really willing to talk to you, she might have something useful to say.
Sweet Dark Dragoness said, I am going to stop here for now. Thank you for watching.